Court is calling 2025 CR 005277 State versus Luis Lucas. Could I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Michael Collins, attorney for defendant, present and ready, Your Honor.
Are you Mr. Lucas?
Yeah.
You're charged with violation, bond, or protective order, assault, stalking. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I had spoken to Rick about it with the no contact order. We were just gonna ask for a slight little change to it. Basically,
What I can tell you is the court is going to order no contact. So if that's something that is a deal breaker for you all, then that's a deal breaker for you, but I'm not going to remove the no contact order.
Hey, yes, ma'am.
Do you still wish to go forward with this plea? All right. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
yes, sure.
All right. So according to the police report, it says this was assault of a pregnant person. I'm assuming she was pregnant. Well, is she currently pregnant? Was she pregnant during this?
At the time, yes, ma'am.
All right. So are you in love with her?
We're supposed to be getting married.
Well, not on my watch. That marriage is off. You can't have any contact with her.
You tell me, ma'am.
I mean, I don't understand. If you love her, then why are you putting her hands on her in violence and at Kentucky Fried Chicken, no less?
When I understood it was dismissed, ma'am, that didn't happen.
Oh, well, let me just tell you what it said. It's in the police report. The victim told dispatcher she was being assaulted by her boyfriend at the restaurant. I made contact with the victim while she was outside the vehicle. Victim stated suspect assaulted her before. Victim stated that there is a no contact order in place. While victim was in the drive-thru ordering food, victim stated suspect showed up to the incident location on foot. Victim stated suspect started arguing with her through her car window, telling her they need to get back together. Victim continued to argue with suspect. Then victim stated suspect punched her 3 times while he was standing outside of the vehicle. I could see redness on victim's cheek and dried blood on her lips. Victim stated that she would be willing to make a statement. I guess she's changed her mind or you've talked to her. And then it says suspect refused to tell me his birthday. He ended up getting your birthday from the victim. Shortly after, suspect stated he came to the location with the victim. Suspect stated that he is aware there's a no contact order between him and the victim. So you're still violating protective orders. So what I'm telling you is for the 4 years that you're on deferred adjudication in this court, you're not getting married to her because you're not having contact. And I'm not going to allow you to get married to her by proxy. Maybe during these four years where she has no contact with you, she'll be able to reflect that she can do better. So it's 4 years deferred adjudication, a $1,500 fine probated, affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant. If the complainant comes to your house trying to get back together with you, you better call the police and say that you have a no contact order. If she calls you and says, let's get back together, don't go over to her house because I'm telling you can't have any contact with her. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any children with her other than maybe the one?
Yes, no, ma'am. Other than that.
Do you have any other children other than the one with her?
Yes, ma'am.
And how many other children do you have?
I got 7 altogether.
All right, and what are their ages?
I really don't got custody of them, so I don't really.
Well, what are their ages?
I'm not sure, ma'am. I don't got custody of them.
So you're just being fruitful and multiplying. Okay.
Young at the moment.
How old were you with your first child?
19, I believe.
All right. And how old are you now?
30.
And are you employed?
I was, but we came up here for vacation, so I'm not currently.
Doing what?
We was up here for New Year's.
You came up here for a few years for vacation?
New Year's.
New Year's and never left.
So I got locked up.
All right. 4 years deferred adjudication, as I previously stated, $1,500 fine, probated, affirmative finding of family violence, no contact with the complainant, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, BIP, TAP evaluation in custody, follow recommendations, proof of employment within 30 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, no unsupervised contact with minors, 100 hours of community service restitution. The court is going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, parenting classes will be, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. GPS partial for employment until further notice. And field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else?
That GPS going through the jail judge?
Yes, waive fees and take in consideration 2025 PF 00972.
Excuse me.
Mhm.
On the GPS, I didn't know I was going on the GPS.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna be on GPS because I need to know where you are.
I don't got, oh. don't have it. Map, you know.
He doesn't have an address.
Oh, they'll work with him on getting him an address.
I ain't got no choice but to say.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived, I'm sorry, I need that. And because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. But this is just for the bond, breaking bond.
No, this is for your being on probation. You're gonna be on GPS in this court until further notice.
And,
Mr. Vasquez.
Okay.
That's one of them.
All right, Noah Cock?
Oh, and we did this TIC the other case, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.